Welcome to our little mini series on reflecting on particular standards and Chat GPT. This is one of a few videos you're going to find in a special playlist this week, all about using Chat GPT in your classroom. If you haven't done so already, I'd love for you to head over to edufolios.org/159 to tune into the podcast episode on our podcast, the Reflective Teacher Podcast with Selena Woodward, to learn more about Chat GPT. This is one of the short little videos where I'm demonstrating to you exploring Chat GPT with a particular focus area in mind. And this time we're looking at standard 7.3, which is all about communicating with parents. And I show you how you can put a unit plan or a set of lesson plans into Chat GPT and get it to communicate with your parents. If you're watching this in a team PD or for reflection purposes, I want you to think about a couple of things. One, what can you do as a teacher with Chat GPT to warm the tone? What kind of commands do you need to use? And two, what are you learning about the way we communicate with parents as Chat GPT gets it a little wrong to start with? And as you watch me change the questions and think about how I can get it to respond the way we need to, what do you learn about the way we could approach reflecting and communicating with our parent community? Enjoy. Remember to comment below the answers to those questions. I'm really keen to hear what you get out of this. See you at the end.
Right, let's do a new chat. Alright. Please take this content and summarize it in a letter to parents explaining what their child will be studying in English this term. Here's what I want you to use. There's some bits in here that are a bit odd. Probably get rid of that. I'm going to regenerate that. I'm going to say, great, please rewrite this for a 10-year-old. Just because there's a lot of specific English terms in there. That's probably a bit young now, isn't it? But you get the idea. You can play with this. I'm not in any way suggesting that all parents are 10-year-olds. I just know there's nothing worse than receiving a letter from an expert with words in it that you don't understand. Great. Please rewrite this for a 15-year-old and make it warmer in tone. Now you can actually give it letters that you've written in the past. You and your teenager do well. And tell it to mimic your tone if you want. This is nicer. I would get rid of that first sentence. We're going to be exploring different types of poetry and learning how to analyse them in depth. First, we'll start building rhyme schemes, blah, 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 blah. Next, we'll move on to ballads. Through our time together, we'll be using fun activities like tennis with metaphors and similes. See, now can you see how that's just taken my lesson plans for the term, only 7 of them, and created a little letter to parents. So if you are being asked to write to parents about what's going on, then this is how you can do that. What if you're being asked to write for the newsletter? What are you going to be doing in year 7? So we can get Chat GPT to help us with that too.
That machines cannot be people, but we did learn too that we can train Chat GPT to learn how to communicate with parents. If you're a pre-service teacher or someone who is really struggling with communication or what to write for standard 7.3, I hope you realize that things like training Chat GPT to stop sounding like an English teacher and start communicating on the same level with the parent is a really important lesson for us in our reflections, especially when we're communicating with parents to help them understand what's going on for their child. What else did you pick up from this video? How could you use Chat GPT to help you communicate with parents? Comment below. Don't forget to hit subscribe to this video channel for more amazing content for reflective practice, teacher accreditation, and ways in which you can see and celebrate the impact you are having every single day. Take care.